What's up, my dudes? Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you guys are having the most excellent day today. So I was recently watching this video by Beta8Delota where he talks about how rough it is to be a furry YouTuber at the moment. And I'm watching this video and I'm thinking it's a really good video. You all need to go check it out after you're finished here. It's about 50 minutes long, so it's a bit of a longer video, but it's actually really interesting to see his perspective on what it's like being a furry YouTuber. But I figured I'd make a quick response video to his because I kind of figure that he missed out a few points when making his video that I thought should be highlighted. And the big one, the one that, hit me hardest while watching it, is when he's discussing about how much time it takes to be a full-time furry YouTuber. And he's right, it does take a lot of time to be a YouTuber. You're constantly looking for new subjects of videos, recording them, editing them, uploading them, all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, it does take a lot of time. But one of the things I think he missed out when making this point is he's coming to it from the perspective of a full-time furry YouTuber. Most of us ain't full-time furry YouTubers. We don't have the subscriber base or the fan base to be able to be full-time furry YouTubers. I love the fact that Beta8Delota makes enough money off his channel to support himself. That is most excellent. But when you look at how much most of us make, I'm lucky if I get a payment in a month off my channel. Most of us cannot support ourselves on our YouTube. So we have to juggle our YouTube alongside a regular day job. That makes us part-time YouTubers or whatever. So if you can imagine all the stress, all the, kind of stuff you have to do as a furry YouTuber, watching, see if your videos are doing okay, if they're tanking, trying to figure out subjects for the next video, record them, edit them, all that kind of stuff. Now stick that on top of having a full-time job. So that's like, I can appreciate the Beta's putting a lot of effort into it, but it is effectively his day job. But a lot of furry YouTubers out there weren't able to even do that. We have to squeeze it in around our daily lives. I just figured I'd highlight that because, Beta's coming to it from the perspective of a full-time furry YouTuber, but that is a rarity in the fandom. Most furry YouTubers I know, are not full-time. Most of them are just kind of like doing it for a bit of fun on the side, which is awesome. Or they're trying to get big time and they're not there yet. And I don't mean no shade on Beta for that because, he's worked hard to get where he is and I love the fact that he's there. So that's most excellent. And I know he probably did go through a phase where, his channel wasn't big enough to live on and he had to squeeze it in around a job or whatever. But I don't think his video quite highlights the struggle that most furry YouTubers are going through. I hate to sound like a bit of a whiny dick, but he's coming from a position of privilege in this respect, in the fact that he only has to deal with his YouTube and not a day job. And another point you made in this video, which is spot on, and it's one of the things that really annoys me about furry YouTube, is that unless you're doing furry drama or furry negativity, or you're using fucking sex appeal to get clicks, nobody watches the furry YouTube videos that you really enjoyed making. There's some videos where I've put my heart and soul into making them as good as possible, making some most excellent content, and they've gotten like 200 views. They've gotten completely bypassed by the fandom because while I enjoy the subject, most furries ain't interested in watching it. Meanwhile, you see people pump out a 5-minute video with bloody game footage background about some furry who's done something gnarly, and they're flooded with views because a lot of furries are just on YouTube to see what the latest negative thing is, and it really winds me up. And I see a lot of people coming into the furry YouTube space with the intention of making rage bait and clickbait videos to tap into that to get rich quick because they know that's what's going to earn money. Meanwhile, you get people putting out some quality content, which is some interesting content too, and just getting completely ignored by the fandom because it's, I don't even know how to describe it. I just know that, things like the saying drama sells is accurate as hell when it comes to the furry fandom and furry YouTube. And that really grinds my gears. And the other one, sex sells. Yeah, you see some furry YouTubers are just like playing on fucking sex appeal to get clicks, and it's like, blah. So a lot of us furry YouTubers end up trying to find any way to get people to click on their things, using ambiguous titles or tagging more famous furry YouTubers in the title. Things I'm probably going to do with this vid, to be honest. Just to get people to be like, oh, what's this? Oh, is he going to slag off Beta8Delota? I'm going to click that to watch. And then it turns out I'm not slagging off Beta 8 Delote because I actually agree with his video. But that's beside the point. You click the video, so hey, it works. But it's having to, rely on dirty tricks like that kind of pisses me off as well. It's like, I hate clickbait, I hate rage bait, but the fact that I have to, almost borderline clickbait my videos just to get any views, it really winds me up. And yeah, I am just doing my videos for a bit of fun. This is just a hobby to me, but at the same time, seeing people watching my videos and clicking my videos and reacting, commenting, it does give me an endorphin high. And I'm chasing that endorphin high. So, I am going to try and take advantage of any of these things to get clicks on my videos because it makes me happy. What can I say? And that brings me to the last point, which is related to what Beta said in his video. Now is when he touched on burnout. And that is like, it is a killer for smaller YouTube channels. Especially in the furry sphere where, we've got a limited audience to begin with. If you take a month, 2 months off making content, the algorithm just forgets you, man. I recently took 2 months off because a mixture of circumstances. I had to step away from YouTube. And I swear to God, I dropped a vid when I came back and YouTube ignored it. It pushed it to nobody. I got like 200 impressions. It just does not care. YouTube algorithm is a cruel mistress and it will whip you if you step away from the table for more than 5 minutes. Which kind of brings you into an atmosphere where you're always looking for the next topic. You can't put down your YouTube channel. I go to Fur Meets and I'm there and I'm running the Fur Meet with my man G and the rest of the team. I'm there to organise this Fur Meet, but I'm also there thinking, can I turn this into a content opportunity? Can I make this into a video? I'm going around doing my thing and I'm like, I might just be out on the street and I might see something and be like, that could make a good video. I have to quickly write it down. Because I know that if I don't have a constant stream of videos for my most excellent audience, it's not that they'll abandon me. They love me. Just like Beta's audience loves him. But the YouTube algorithm, that's a completely different story. You're doing everything to satisfy that algorithm. And if you step away from it for 5 minutes, you're done. It'll take you months to recover for like a couple of weeks break. And that really pisses me off. I mean, not gonna lie, there's a lot of things that piss me off, but the YouTube algorithm, that's one of the big ones. But anyway, like I said, this is just a quick response video to Beta's video. I'm just gonna throw this up mostly unedited, a couple of little cuts, that kind of stuff, because, I just kind of felt like there was a couple of points that he kind of missed in his video that should be made aware of. But you most definitely have to go watch his video. It's about 50 minutes long. It's a really good video though. I really enjoyed it, but then I am a furry YouTuber, so it's kind of touching on a subject that I'm interested in. Like I said, link down below. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm going to shill my Patreon, see if I can get you guys over there to support me through that. And of course, I have a Discord if you want to just come chill out and drop memes. But other than that, you have a most excellent day, an amazing week, and party on, dudes!